Welcome to Inside Tax Policy. I'm Sindhu Bloom. On Inside Tax Policy recently, we've been exploring the impact of tax reform on various industries. And in this episode, we're going to look at pharmaceutical and life sciences. And joining me to talk about that is Kathy Michael, who is the leader of the pharmaceutical and life sciences industry practice for PwC, and Ben Proce, who is the New York Metro pharmaceutical and life sciences leader. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Sindhu.
It's good to be
So, with this particular industry, with pharma, you've got $400 billion that's invested, $400 billion in earnings overseas. With the potential of that money coming back to the United States or being in the United States, what is the impact of that?
Very significant. What we expect to happen is the increase in R&D in the U.S., which is terrific, obviously, not only for our health, but also for the economy here in the U.S., increasing the pipeline of drugs potentially for companies that otherwise weren't able to spend money that they now will have access to here in the States. And also the ability to pay down debt in the U.S. A lot of multinationals based here in the U.S. have debt on its balance sheet, and paying down that interest and paying down the debt to reduce the amount of interest will obviously be beneficial. In addition to that, we envision M&A activity pick up, where they can access the cash now that was previously trapped overseas. They will begin to look more broadly at ventures here in the U.S., and I think that'll really be terrific for our economy and for the industry as a whole.
So a lot of great potential for this space.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What we recommend clients to do today is, the broad construct is there, so start to think about your global supply chain, and most pharma companies operate in really complex global supply chains. Start to think about how those provisions interplay and interact with your supply chain and the different transactions that you have, both with unrelated and related parties across the globe. And what does that do, again, to that after-tax cost of operating the supply chain? So it's something that a lot of clients are spending time on right now.
Because folks want answers. The C-suite wants answers. What will this mean to us? They need to report to the board. And things are moving, as you say. But at least there's enough there that we can help model, and companies should be thinking about that. And then also engaging with stakeholders outside of tax, talking with the supply chain folks, figuring out what makes sense, not only for today, but on a go-forward basis.
Okay. Kathy, Ben, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here.